flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the. Nobody is perfect, I got flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the rules. I might be unequipped, I don't know what to do. About why it's so hard for me to choose the right thing, but I don't choose the right thing. I don't wanna forget nobody. When being hateful comes easy when I'm done wrong. It would feel delightful to be a little spiteful. I just wanna shun everybody. There's so many things I would like to do. Please, God, help me love people again. I can't trust family or friends anymore. I've been closing all those doors and burning down bridges. Oh, I find it hard for me to walk around being safe. I find it hard to act like everything's okay. I'm asking God to take these type of fears away. I pray I love people again.
Peace, love, health, and well, God, tribe, like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I am your host with the mostest, KP. That's all y'all got for KP? Dang. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peace, love, health, and well, God, tribe, like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. We have a very special broadcast for you this morning. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for donating and all of that stuff. We have a collective money reading today. Yay! So last night, last broadcast, we did the daily reading. And then earlier this morning, we did a live broadcast with the daily love reading. And this broadcast, I am going to be bringing to you the daily, you name it, money reading. All right. So, as we get everything set up, let's listen to the sweet sounds of Drew.
Nobody is perfect, I got flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the rules. I might be unequipped, I don't know what to do. About why it's so hard for me to choose the right thing, but I don't choose the right thing. I don't wanna forget nobody. When being hateful comes easy when I'm done wrong. It would feel delightful to be a little spiteful. I just wanna shun everybody. There's so many things I would like to do. Please, God, help me love people again. I can't trust family or friends anymore. I've been closing all those doors and
And
burning
burning
down
down
bridges.
bridges.
Oh,
Oh, I find it hard for me to walk around these days. I find it hard to act like everything's okay, 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 okay. Try to put things away, away, away. Someday. All right, y'all. So for today's money slash career slash financial reading, whatever right? You want to call it. We have the nine of pentacles, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is just give you a general breakdown of the card itself. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The first thing I'm going to do is give you a general breakdown of the nine of pentacles itself, and then I will be gearing it towards a money reading. And it's funny because this is one of those cards that you know can be used for, I mean, just about any and everything, right? Relationships, money, career, business. So actually, I'm very happy to get this card. So first thing we got to look at is the numeral nine. Okay. First thing we got to do is look at the number nine. So what is said here with the number nine? So the number nine is expressing fulfillment, prosperity, success. Uh, and the pentacles is representing all of those things, but in the earth sense, right? So remember the earthly in the earth in the symbology of the earth element, it represents home life and finances, right? It represents people, places, and things that you necessarily can't take with you on it, to your next life or whatever you want to call it. Oh, whew. I'm sorry. The card is mostly about earthly attachments, and so, the card itself, the suit of pentacles, is about earthly attachments. Now, when you're looking at the nine of pentacles, the combination of everything I just said bodes very well for the financial sector of life, right? Uh, I will say if you've been questioning anything in regards to material financial success, will I have the cars? Will I have the house? That what the answer is going to be yes. Okay, the answer is going to be yes. Uh, Another thing I want to mention here is I believe that this nine of pentacles is in direct correlation with the new moon and Taurus energy. Um, and the reason why I say that is because in general, when we're talking about the new moon and Taurus, uh, most part in general, the new moon and Taurus is bringing on success here in the springtime for us. Um, Here it indicates possible elevation, whether you're being promoted or maybe even going into business for yourself. The nine of pentacles is saying now it's time to really bunker down and focus on what it is that we want in the future. If you notice, there's always going to be a bird here in the nine of pentacles, no matter what deck it is, and it's because it represents the bird's ability to fly high and to see things, see small things that other people might not see, and to actually swoop down, right? Just like a bird of prey, just like a falcon or something, swoop down and grab it, seemingly untouched, right? So again, um, of course, you always got to be mindful of what you invest in, but when you're talking about stock market, um, crypto, or even investing in friends, family, You always got to be mindful. Always, I got to put that disclaimer out there. You always got to be mindful. Understand that no matter what risk you take, is always a level of risk involved. And unless you're willing to lose what you invest, then don't invest. Unless you're willing to lose what you're investing, don't invest. Okay. I had to get that disclaimer out there. Now, what I will say is now with the new moon in Taurus being here is a good time for us to invest. Actually, I would just, like I said, be mindful and do your research on whatever you thinking about investing in. Just do your research on it and make sure um it's something worth investing in. And there's nothing really that you can really consult that's going to give you the best answers besides yourself, right? And so I would just say in closing, uh follow your heart on this one, right? I feel like somebody is going to be coming with some financial opportunities that's going to, it's almost going to be like you manifested this opportunity is what I'm feeling and seeing it. It's almost going to be like it's a tailor-made opportunity just for you and no one else, just for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that reading and open up the floor for anybody who would like to get a reading. I'll be closing down those doors and burning down bridges. Oh, I find it hard for me to walk around these days. I find it hard to act like everything's okay. Alright, it's time to hop. I'm about to hop in the stew for a few. Let's see what it do. What's up, Megan? Can I interest you in a donation based reading, Megan? Closing on you, Lord. Beg, you still there?
type of things away. I've read hard to go again someday. Got the pain, got me blind like it's quicksand in my eye, and the vision of perfection is. Nobody got to filter everybody out for self. I try not to get bitter, I know it's bad for my health. People I once adored put me on the shelf. Spiritually wicked, they'll do anything for wealth. Now I keep the vision private and move with stealth. Cause crabs in the barrel still your lighter use it for pelt. So, keep the vision private and move with stealth. Cause crabs in the barrel still your lighter use it for pelt. So I play the hand of doubt through the alley oop to God. Let me move this over so it can flow better. Alright. Use it for pelt. So I play the hand of doubt. Down bridges, oh I find it hard for me to walk around these days. I find it hard to act like everything's okay. Just so people again someday. Love people again someday. Boom pap, boom boom pap, boom pap. I'm in the studio. I'm in the stew. I'm in cooking. Take these type of things away. Got the pain, got me blind like it's quicksand in my eye, and the vision of perfection is. Nobody got to filter everybody out for self. I try not to get better, I know it's bad for my health. People I once adored put me on the shelf. Spiritually wicked, they'll do anything for wealth. Now I keep the vision private and move with stealth. Cause crabs in the barrel still your lighter use it for pelt. If it's not graded, so I play the hand of dealt. Jizzle, I'm in the booth trying to get it together. I said, I spit the truth in any way.
I'm in the booth trying to get it together. I spit the truth in any weather. Fresh last Friday. That's funny. Sometimes it's the little things, right? I find it hard for me to walk around these days. So this what I was working on. Can I interest you in a reading?
Nobody is perfect, I got flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the rules. I might be unequipped, I don't know what to do.
About
About why
why
it's
it's
so
so
hard
hard
for
for
me
me
to
to choose
choose the
the
right
right
thing,
thing,
but
but
I
I
don't
don't
choose
choose
the
the
right
right
thing.
thing.
I don't wanna forget nobody.
It's
When being
being
hateful
hateful
comes
comes
easy
easy
when
when
I'm
I'm
done
done.
wrong. It would feel delightful to be a little spiteful. I just wanna shun everybody. There's so many things I would like to do. Please, God, help me love people again. I can't trust family or friends anymore. I've been closing all those doors.
Sorry if my social skills off. Sorry if my social. Sorry if my social skills off a little bit. I was just in studio mode, so I'm working on my first verse on this song. What you think about this? What you think about the beat and the hook? Do this get you Jizzle's approval? Not the Jizzle, not the Jizzle lady. Not the Jizz kid. Nobody got to filter everybody out for self. Boom pat, boom boom pat, boom pat. Mm, Oh yeah, you up today, huh? You juiced up. Them, them new eyebrows get you juiced. New eyelashes get you juiced. And they found out you's the baddest. Uh, you gotta hit me up and remind me about the skin tightness stuff. But you never you gotta I'm gonna say you never we never finished talking about the skin tightness stuff. Alright. Okay, so the nine of pentacles that you see here was for the money, the collective financial reading. So of course I gotta tell people to be careful, but right now would be a good idea to invest in something or someone. Um all right. So your first card is going to be the chariot card, okay? It's been a while since I've seen this card. I don't think I've seen this card in this deck actually. So we have the number seven. Okay, so we already know in general the number seven brings solutions. Remember, the seven is a lot closer to 10 than it is to one. So that means that there is a cycle that is coming to a close. Um, and dare I say it, there's victory ahead for you. Or I take that back. The victory was completed in the sixth card. Um, the chariot is now when you realize who and what you are, what you built of, and now you know can't nothing get in your way. So now you walk the middle path in which your light and your darkness is balanced, right? I don't know if that was you that was present when I was talking about that before. I don't think you was here. But I was talking about the middle path. And that middle path, I've been seeing a lot of middle path lately. All right. A lot of duality. Yes. Duality. Yes. Thank you. Yin and yang. Yes. But he's in the middle. He's in the middle though. And before one thing before we move on, he's connected to the celestial realm. So that means in this case, your logic and reasonable side of your mind is going to connect you to the divine. So maybe right now you might be going through a period where you don't have to rely on feelings, gut feelings, but the inner knowing, not the I feel, but the I know. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay? And so tapping into this, uh, you got two in a row, meaning major arcana. So you already know no matter how fast or how slow the major arcana cards are going to be something that you're going to know that they're there. I didn't even mean to make that rhyme, but you're going to know. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's going to be fast and hard or slow and gradual, the major arcana, you're going to know when they're making their presence known. Okay, so we have here the opposite of the lovers, which is the devil card. So remember, the lovers is kind of like getting into it, and now the devil card is saying, okay, now it's time to recalibrate, right? So I just want you to look at this devil card as the need for recalibration right now, okay? And then thirdly, you have the nine of cups, okay? What a spread! What a spread. Nine of Pentacles back there for the money reading. Uh, what a spread. And it's funny that you come in feeling good as a single young lady because earlier in the love reading, what I was picking up on was the need to embrace one's individuality, right? And you know me, I always say, it's one thing to be pretty and have your hair and nails done and all of that, but are you doing the inner work on the inside, the spiritual work, right? Because you can look healthy and you can be doing stuff to say, yeah, I'm happy in this one and that one, but are you really, really happy, right? That's what I'm more concerned about. Not if you perfect, but are you getting the results you want out of life, right? So what a lineup and what a spread, right? I've had people tell me put the double card back. I don't want it. Like I've had people unsubscribe to my channel because I wouldn't take the double card away, right? Um, so here again, the need for recalibration. Why am I putting the emphasis on recalibration right here? Because what I will say about this double card is it's the number 15 in the major arcana. Okay. Um, if it was something different, then maybe right here, right now, it would be a problem. Okay. Um, I don't know if you're talking about sex, but actually, sex is the best way to create things. They tell you that withdrawing sex will boost certain things, and it's true, but it's only because. Oh, okay. I'm just making sure because you always talk about the sacral chakra, and I'm like, all right, what's she talking about? All right, so you use the devil to create. All right, that's what's up. That sounds a little satanic, but we gonna roll with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't mean to shoot you. Get up, wake up. Come on, G, wake up. I meant to laugh at you. Shame the devil. She's satanic, yo. She said I use the devil to manifest. All right, so it's two. Uh, when I look at my notes, right? Pisces, Neptune, but the devil card is actually a water card, coincidentally, right? And it calls you to be aware of rage and overindulgence. Okay. This is another moderation card. Okay, but what I would say is let's not really focus on the rage part of this card, but more or less the overindulgence card. When this card comes out, it means that someone is shrouded in darkness, meaning that they're not seeing things clearly. Maybe something that they invested their time and energy in is not being fruitful at the moment, right? Hence the tails, right? Because I always say when this card come out, the tail tells the tale of the tail. Ooh, say that 10 times fast, G Jizzle. No, you don't. I ain't gonna say you don't. Maybe you do, right? But it could be, but don't. I mean, don't be so quick to point outside of self, right? Because it could be a piece of you, right? It could be a piece of you. You never know who or what. But I'm not gonna say you don't know, but you never know. You never know. Just for people who's listening, right? When you see the double card, it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to break up with somebody. It could mean that you could just break up with something that you're doing. You could just have a habit or a routine or something, right? So so recalibration. Remember, I said recalibration before I even seen the 9 of cups, right? I I, I said recalibration before I even seen the 9 of cups. So the chariot card is post battlefield, right? This is the ascension of the six of this is the ascension. I was just joking, G Jizzle. But I know it's delayed, so but I was just joking. But what I was saying in general was for the people who's watching, sometimes it's an internal thing. Sometimes it's an internal thing. But it really is anything that you consciously engage in. Because the devil could be a contract, a business arrangement. The devil could be a friendship. It could be whatever you engaged with, right? Whatever your the chain around their neck represents what when people talk about cord cutting, they're quantumly entangled, right? But listen, the chariot card here, right? being connect, being connected to the celestial realm is saying that you are able to tap into your warrior spirit, no matter if you got to go on the path of severity or the path of mercy, right? You are walking the middle path and you can uh go either which way if need be at any given time. So here this recalibration is I gotta ask a question real quick because there's a couple different ways that this recalibration could be. But only thing I would say is that you don't have to save nobody. Just ask people how you can help them, and then you make a decision based off of that. Say, how can I help you? And this is what I'm saying. I think you might be on a path of severity where you need to be on a path of mercy. I just want to know what's the reason why you invest. That's the question. What's why do you invest? All right, so temperance card. All right, so this is a clearer picture. Uh, so you need to choose the path of mercy, not severity. It's clear. Um, the recalibration is you misjudging a situation or circumstance. Maybe you've never been in that person's shoes. Maybe you don't have all the answers, right? Maybe you didn't ask the right question. But I think the perception is wrong. And I think, remember, overindulgence. It says rage and overindulgence. That's the side of severity. We need to tap on the side of the temperance card, which I would interpret as mercy, grace. Remember, overindulgence is the devil card. Temperance is the moderation card. So I think you need to get back to this G-Jism. I think something happened where you thought you was gonna leave this G-Jizzle behind, the one who has unconditional love and the one who believes, right? I think the belief is starting to leave. I know we ain't getting better. I hope we ain't getting bitter. Are you bitter? No bitter, please. And no bitter, please. No more bitter. Or we salty. I don't want to taste salty, lady. No salty, lady. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. But back to the card. Um, n- detach the heel. What though? And this is what I'm saying. It's time. It's time to break habit. It, don't get stale. Don't get stale. It's time to break habit. This is saying break the habit. This overindulgence is too deep into oneself. You got to break the overindulgence. You got to break the chains. I'm telling you right now, shift paths. I'm trying to tell you, shift paths. It's two different ways you can go here. And this Temperance card is telling you everything you need to know. I find it hard for me to walk around these days. If forgiveness not granted, so I play the hand of dealt through the alley of God. This man can't rely on self.
Nobody is perfect, I got flaws too. And I'm not gonna act like I follow all the rules. I might be unequipped, I don't know what to do. About why it's so hard for me to choose.
I'm the biggest.
Love at first sight, girl.
I go with the flow and wing life. Um, I kind of realized that moderation is key, and that is so true. I don't even. I don't think I would say yes. You can't be disappointed. Mm, if you don't allow yourself to be disappointed, then you can never be disappointed. That's the whole point of understanding about the challenge of life, right? When when you embrace the challenge, there is no disappointment because there ain't no level of expectation, right? So I set the bar high, right? But wherever I fail, I just look at it as a moment to teach, a moment to learn. So there is no disappointment whenever something come up short because what's the point? The whole point is perfection. I can't be disappointed because I'm perfecting something that's imperfected. I'm perfecting something that's born flawed. So ain't no disappointment. Disappointment happens when I'll allow other people's opinions about me get in my head. That's when disappointment happens. As long as I'm in tune and as long as I'm controlling the narrative, I can't be disappointed because I know where I come from and I know where I'm going. Can't nobody tell you nothing about me more than terror nothing. A terroree and nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing about me more than me. Not my mama, not my ex, not nobody. I don't care. Ah! You could never disappoint yourself. That's just a perspective change. And I'm saying not you literally, but I'm just speaking in general. Like one thing I don't like when people say, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Well, if you was unconscious and unaware, see, here I go. I knew what you was. If you was unconscious and you was unaware, then you can't take credit. Ooh, KP. Ooh, look at KP saying it before she even type it. Look, if you can't be hard on yourself if you was unconscious or unaware. That's something I suffered with for a long time, and I manifested a lot of bad karma about that because when I realized the truth, I was like, "Damn, I can't go back and fix the past." And then being angry, feeling guilt, shoulda, coulda, woulda, all of that distorted me, and it distorted me worse because I wasn't on the path. I was being blown in the wind. So I think if I would have had that wake up moment with a solid foundation under me, then things would have been different. But because things happened the way they did, I had to start over from zero. So this is why you got so much potential left on the table. I'm happy. See, I love when we get to talk one on one. This is why I always talk to you about potential. This is it. This is it. This is why all your readings always talk about potential. because you said you don't want to disappoint yourself. So so you take the easy road so you won't disappoint yourself of all people. You can never disappoint God, sweetheart. But listen to what I just said. Listen to my story. I was a leaf blowing in the wind. So whenever I would have to pick up and dust myself off, it was because the reason why it took me so long is because I never had a direction. See, you said you don't want to have commitment. I was channeling having a direction. Whereas is that I know what I want and I know I'm going to get it. And I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm praying for the easiest path. So so the path don't have to be challenging, because what if the challenges you get on the path, what if you change your perspective to this is the easiest challenge I can be facing right now? It can be way worse. You want things, but you don't want to commit to anything. So that's telling me we got a little bit more scar tissue. We got to move off that heart so we won't get bitter and stale and old and complacent and turn into a cat lady and not get no more tans. I've been trying to get to this forever. I've been trying to get to this forever. I've been trying to get to this forever. And the one reading I did, I can see the reading now, but I can't remember what the cards or what we were saying. If I could remember one thing from the conversation, then I'll be able to pull up the read. I'm saying pull it up like I'm on the computer or something. It's my brain. Sometimes sometimes I can see things, right? But I said pull it up. That's funny. All right, but anyways, I remember having a reading where I think that you was about to say something like this. I just can't remember. If I can remember a card, if I can remember one thing about this conversation, it's just not coming to me. The conversation is not coming to me. The card, nothing. Nothing. I can't remember nothing. I think maybe because this blanket different. Maybe if I looked at the star or something like that, maybe it'd be different. I don't know. Maybe it'll jog my memory. I need a visual cue to jog my memory. But either way it go, I'm happy we had this conversation because now again we could pinpoint why it's so much potential. This Yeah, this makes so much sense. Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't even. Mm-mm. Now, if we can have a real conversation behind the scenes, and if we can break down this concept, if you can be receptive and and vulnerable, and we can really break down this thing about this disappointing yourself and and whatnot, um, I think I think we can finish clearing up that space. This is why I keep telling you you got a voice. This is why I keep telling you, like, a leader, but not saying like, you got to go march on Capitol Hill, or I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that you living in your authenticity is going to attract likeness. Of course, we already know that. But the thing is that the unique likeness that you have is needed. And if you can let somebody cultivate that light that you got to help bridge you and whoever needs you, you can get like what I'm seeing for you. and Empress K. I wish she was here right now. It's like, what's up, Precious? Thank you for the donation. I'm speaking that in advance. Thank you. Where's Empress Otero at? Is she online right now? It's almost like artist development what I'm seeing for y'all too, but it's for her it'd be more or less Toro. For her it'd be the opening up and being a character. She spent a lot of time on live, but she's not a character. Like she's not a she was online an hour ago. See, she was talking about quitting her channel. Oh no, this ain't. I can't find her channel. See, not me. See, I'm trying to unlock you, and you running from me. That's the thing. I'm trying to make you unlimited.
I can see you doing something in the arts, and you're going to do something that's going to make you really happy. The Nine of Cups is all about um, being really happy, your wishes coming true, material abundance, and good health. Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I would just say stay creative, but be careful of the devil energy.
Let's go. What you waiting on? I'm ready.
I've unmuted my thing. I was wondering if you would like me to go ahead and clarify on the questions that you were answering.
Oh, sure. Um, for 40, hey,
Hello.
Michael.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All right.
That's good.
I think it's just
Mm.
us now. Star Angel.
So, Star Angel, where are you from? If you don't
I'm
mind me
from,
asking.
no problem. I'm from Maryland.
Me too. Yeah, I'm in. Mm. I'm in D. I'm in like close to DC.
I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh,
You
you
know,
guys are
fellow
neighbors.
Marylander. Yeah, sortish. But Maryland is a big state, believe it or not. Yeah.
Um,
So, how long have you been reading tarot cards, Star Angel?
It's been a few years now.
Okay. What's your favorite card?
My favorite card. I mean, I don't know. I would say the Wheel of Fortune or the World card.
That's
The Wheel
good.
of Fortune
That's
is good luck, and the world symbolizes like a new positive cycle beginning. So
good. You're smart.
yeah.
Now, if I could only find my tarot cards, I got dig. These are the ones I have.
oh, those are cute.
Yeah, I got them from a place called Crystal Fox in Laurel, Maryland. And so if you ever go around Laurel, Maryland, there's a place on Main Street called Crystal Fox, and you can get some there.
That sounds cool.
Where'd you get your tarot cards from?
Well, I like Barnes and Nobles. They be having some cool cards there.
Kate did say they did have some.
Star, what's your first name?
Antoinette.
Oh, Antoinette. Do you mind me calling you by your real name?
That's fine.
Do you have any cards with you?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Would you mind pulling me a few cards?
Sure, that's fine.
And do me next, Miss Antoinette, please. Please. Oh, I like how she shuffles too.
Let me get up of here. What's up, man? Somebody talk to me. I don't see no cash apps, no pen pals, no Venmos. Oh shit. All right, that's what's up. Do your thing, cousin. I'm about to chill. I ain't even. I ain't even took my monthly shower yet. It's about time. I think I should have took that like 2 weeks ago. So I got to take my monthly shower today. I don't know if I'm gonna wash my hair this year. I might not. I might not wash my hair this year. Let's see. I don't know. take a spiritual bath. Long as I can have a spiritual a spiritual lady washing my back. Can I get a sponge bath? Can I not be paralyzed too? Uh, uh, I got this frozen passion fruit cleanse your crown. I got this frozen. I got a real crown on. You want to see it? I ain't gonna show you the whole thing. I'll show you part of it. I'll show you part of my crown. I can't show you this type of. We're not allowed to have this type of device on Earth. Damn, my hair is stuck in the crown. All right, I'm gonna show you the top of it. Here go the top of it right here. This is the top of my crown. Now, if you can figure out you know what I'm saying? You can figure this out. Let me know. Now, I got a real crown for real. You think I'm playing? This, this a part of it right here. People think I be playing. I am the jewel. All right. So, conduit. That's that non-ether, baby. That's them non-ether coils. Whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. If you want, I can make it rain. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm gonna say I can make it rain. I'm just joking. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that because I can't make it rain. I can't. I really can't. I never tried either. Yeah, I'm hungry. I bet you can. Storm. I'm gonna start calling you Storm. Okay then, Storm. Girl, if you was a Pokemon, your name would be Squirtle. 1188. We at 1188 subscribers. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them numbers. Oh, my stomach hurt. All right. So let's see. Tarot card reading career today. Huh, interesting. It's funny I do a money reading because money readings is trending today. I'm gonna change the title of this. you know? Let me go ahead. Today Friday, shit. Donation based readings. But anyways, let me know if you wanna have that conversation. If you wanna dang, that's what's up. That's what's up. it's like when you hit certain milestones, they recommend your channel more and more. So the moment you hit 50, they started recommending your channel more. Like for example, like if I be on live, if I have certain engagement within the first few minutes, they're gonna recommend my channel. Here we go again. And then like if while I'm on live, if I can get steady viewers, they recommend my channel. Like if I be on for an hour, they're gonna recommend my channel. They be on if I be on 2 hours, recommend my channel. Like every hour you be on, every little thing you do, the algorithm do be boosting people. You just got to be consistent.
So at the bottom, I have the Two of Cups, which is about positive connections. It could be possibly emotional, but overall, I do look at the bottom of the deck when after I shuffle. So
Good luck, Ism.
I have the Justice, which is about fairness, balance. This is also a Libra energy.
Yeah, I got
I
to get
have
my
the
day
Queen.
started, man. I do.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Where them fans at? I'm gonna come back with a donation based reading only, y'all. Bye bye.